Welcome into the Los Angeles Lakers Report by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. Hope everybody's having a good Monday to start their week. We got a loaded show coming up for you guys. We got some quotes from Stephen A. Smith about Draymond Green, who might want to be a Laker. We'll also talk about what's been going down so far through the Lakers' preseason couple of games. And they also made two signings that we will break down later on in the show. We'll also talk a little bit about Darvin Ham, but let's start the show talking about Draymond Green, because Stephen A. Smith weighs in on the possibility of Draymond joining LeBron James in LA following the fight between Draymond and Jordan Poole. Stephen A. on First Take was talking about, do you trade Draymond? Do you trade Poole? He had some pretty interesting stuff to say. He said Draymond Green is expecting this to be his last year in Golden State. Now, he wants to be a Laker. He ain't going to tell anybody that, but don't think I don't know. He'd prefer to be a Laker if he's got to leave the Golden State Warriors. The love affair between LeBron James and Draymond Green is such a weird dynamic and story, because if you go back to the origin of that relationship, it was LeBron James pretty much teabagging Draymond Green and Draymond Green calling him a name that rhymes with which. But this is the question. Draymond Green may want to be a Laker, but do the Lakers want Draymond Green? Would Draymond Green make the Lakers better? Stephen A. Smith, and I want to make this clear that this would be after this season when Draymond is expected to be a free agent. And it sounds like, according to Stephen A. and other reports, that Draymond is really not in the long-term plans of the Golden State Warriors. I do want to touch on what Draymond Green had to say following the fight with Jordan Poole. And it was, I thought, interesting what he said. He said, from a human being standpoint, from a personal standpoint, I have some things to fix. And I'm going to fix those things. I'm going to take a few days away from the team because, quite frankly, if I'm being honest, it's hard for me to walk up to Jordan right now. And so, like I said, I'll take some time and work through my things. Allow him and this team to work through their things separate of me, because there will be a time to work through those things with me. I look forward to those times. When you think about the current roster construction, with Draymond Green coming to the Lakers, I know I said about him being, a free agent acquisition for the Lakers, but maybe there could be a trade where Steve Kerr, Bob Myers, and Joe Lacob say, we can't go forward with Draymond Green on this roster. And they decide to keep Jordan Poole and trade Draymond Green. If they do, does he even fit with the way the Lakers roster is set up right now? I don't think you get worse by adding Draymond Green. But do you really want to roll out a starting lineup of LeBron, AD, Draymond Green, Russell Westbrook, and Austin Reaves? Between Russell Westbrook and Draymond Green, you could build a very, very nice house off of the bricks that they're going to shoot from three-point range. Doesn't make you a better team defensively? No doubt about it. We know Draymond Green has one of the highest IQs on the defensive side of the ball, maybe in NBA history. Is he a good teammate on the court? Yes, I think he gets the best out of his teammates. I think he's good at moving the ball. He's not a selfish player on the court. But do you really want to bring that type of turmoil and that type of guy into this Lakers roster right now? I know Dre and LeBron are friends, but I'd have to pass on Draymond Green being a Laker right now. Maybe we revisit this again in a couple of months when we get closer and closer to NBA free agency, and you can kind of structure your roster a little bit better with no Russell Westbrook, and maybe you decide to build around LeBron, Draymond, and AD. There's a whole bunch of possibilities. But right now, I don't think it makes any sense at all for Rob Pelinka to go and make a trade for Draymond Green, no matter how bad Draymond Green wants to play with the Lakers and LeBron James. I do want to ask you this question. Do you want Draymond Green in LA playing for the Lakers wearing the purple and gold? If you do, like this video. If you don't, tell me why you don't want Draymond Green in the comment section on the Lakers. Let me know. Like the video if you do, or if you don't, like me, tell me why in the comment section right now. Also, if you love the Lakers, you love the NBA, and you're just looking for another place to get Lakers content on YouTube, this is your channel, youtube.com/LakersTV. We're up in our content. We're going to keep pushing videos out nearly every day, maybe even every day if we continue to grow and get more subscribers by the day. And look, Maybe once we get to 50,000 subs, which we're a little over like 150 away or so, we'll start putting out daily videos. So if you bleed purple and gold, you love the Lakers, or if you just hate the Boston Celtics, hit that big red button. Become a real one of the Los Angeles Lakers Report. Let's talk a little bit now about Darvin Ham. The Lakers head coach says, and this was very, very interesting, he said the final 2 preseason games will be closer to a real regular season game and a real regular season rotation in minutes distribution. We will find out a lot about the Los Angeles Lakers over these final 2 preseason games. Look, Darvin Ham told you. You're going to see in the final 2 preseason games what you're going to get from the Lakers early on in the season. And there's a lot of questions that myself and you are probably asking yourself about this 2022 Lakers squad. Where does Russell Westbrook fit? Is he a starter? Is he a shooting guard? Do him and Beverly start? Is he a 6-man? Is he a part of the closing 5 on this lineup? How many minutes does he play? Does he fit well with this type of roster? Is he going to play well under this Darvin Ham pick and roll spread offense type of system where they want to play up pace, and speed up the offense? I think he fits in that regard, but I still have my question marks if he's really a player that is going to add some wins to this Lakers roster. Is it the year for Austin Reaves to break out? Is he going to find a home in LA and be that next great shooter on this roster? What's Lonnie Walker's role going to be like? Is he only going to be a guy that plays a couple of minutes? Is he going to have a really big role off the bench? And Kendrick Nunn returns. Is he going to get DNPs like he did last year? Is he going to play minutes this year? There's so many questions, Lakers fans, and quite frankly, I have going into the season. And I think in these final 2 preseason games, where Darvin Ham has told us it will model a regular season game, we're going to find out a whole bunch about the Lake Show. This season, though, the success of the Lakers, anything the Lakers want to achieve this season falls on the shoulders of number 0, Russell Westbrook, the Brody. If the Brody turns back the clock and has an efficient season, and he doesn't even have to turn back the clock. He doesn't have to be a triple-double machine anymore. Just be an efficient player. Make the smart plays. Be a basketball player. Play to win the game. Play in a way that helps the Lakers be a better ball club. You don't have to shoot a lot of threes. But if you do, shoot 35%. When you get to the free throw line, convert at an above-average clip. Get the bad turnovers out of your game. Just be a good basketball player. It's that simple for Westbrook. If he does that, this team can't compete in the Western Conference this year. Will Russell Westbrook have a bounce-back season for the Lakers, though? That's a question that I think every Laker fan out there is asking. So I want to ask you guys, will Russ bounce back this season? Type Y for yes, or you can go down and type N for no. I also want to let you guys know about this awesome deal we have going over on at Fanatics. Go to chatsports.com/Lakers t-shirt. We've got all types of t-shirts on sale for as low as $10. If you don't have any gear or you just want some new gear that feels good, looks good, and it just is time. It's time to rock some Lakers gears. We are ready and getting closer and closer to the NBA season. We got all types of different shirts on sale, some as low as $10. All you got to do, go to chatsports.com/Lakers t-shirt. That link is in the comments and description of today's video. Over the weekend, Rob Pelinka signed an extension to remain the general manager of the LA Lakers through the 2025 and 2026 season, according to Chris Haynes. I feel indifferent about the extension. Obviously, he brought a title to the Lakers, but I also think he's done some questionable things. Trading for Anthony Davis might have given up a little bit too much, but hey, he got the big fish in LA, and it got the Lakers another ring. He helped sign LeBron James. Those top two things you can't complain about. They won the title. We know he was a longtime agent for the GOAT, Kobe Bryant. There's also some things, though, that make me question, did Pelinka deserve this extension? Did you have to give him this extension before this season played out? If I was Jeannie Buss, if I was a part of the Lakers front office, I would have let this season play out. Because he also traded for Russell Westbrook over Buddy Hield. He also offered Dennis Schroeder an $84 million contract. If Schroeder would have signed that, that could have arguably been the worst contract in the NBA. I know he's done some great things, but there's also been some things that just leave me scratching my head. I would have waited until this season played out to see how the Lakers fared. And what? Their fourth season of the LeBron James era? I think you should have waited a year, but hey, You got your GM. He's already so far into his plan and his idea and his strategy as the Lakers, head decision maker. So I understand. I just would have waited a little bit longer. To wrap up the show, I want to talk a little bit about the Los Angeles Lakers roster moves. They made two. They signed Bryce Hamilton, who's going to start with the Lakers G League team, maybe find a way to fight for a roster spot on the active roster, but I expect him to be in the G League for the most part of the season, if not all of them. They also waived LJ Figueroa. Is that right? Close enough. Look, they waived him. They signed him back on the 8th. He's not on the roster anymore. We just wanted to close out the show and keep you up to date on everything that's going on with the Los Angeles Lakers. And this is why you subscribe. Hit that big red button. When the Lakers make a move, we make a video. When rumors come out, we make a video. We're going to be putting out videos all season long. So if you bleed purple and gold, hit that big red button. Let's get the Lakers report to 50,000 subs.